Hey Manny, congrats on having your jersey retired. Much deserved, buddy. It was fun playing with you, and it's good to see you deserve it. Congrats.
Hey Manny, huge congratulations on your number 20 going to the rafters in Milwaukee. It's gonna look real nice up there. Unbelievable player, hockey IQ off the charts. The consistency you showed throughout your career is a testament to the player that you were. What I respect most from you as a player is how you could elevate your game as the games got bigger, and this is something that only the great players can do. Thanks to the Milwaukee Admirals organization and fans for creating an atmosphere for us to grow up in and create memories. Manny, let's hold on to these memories and cherish them. From battling in college to line mates, roommates, teammates winning in 04, playing in Germany at the end of our careers. These are all things we have for the rest of our lives. And most importantly, the friendship we have, Sarah and the kids and our parents, who also became good friends through this great game. It's really special. Let's hold on to this. Have a great weekend. Enjoy it. Again, congratulations. More than well deserved. And we'll talk to you soon, buddy. Love you. Take care.
Played it up, but not out. A slap shot, and we score! Darren Haydar tries one on the turnover.
One, the sound of the buzzer, and it's over! The Milwaukee Admirals, 29 years of battling, and the ship has come ashore! They're the Calder Cup champions!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Panther Arena. We are just in moments away from honoring Darren Haydar, the legend here.
On the short side.
As you can see, the tribute. There's a grateful impact on this organization and this community. Did so much for this team as we honor them here today.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the voice of your Milwaukee Admirals, Aaron Sims.
Good evening, everyone. How are you tonight? Thank you for coming out to such a special night as we honor one of the greatest players to ever wear an Admiral sweater, Darren Haydar. Before we honor Darren properly, though, we need to welcome back some guys who can do the job properly, some legendary names in team lore. First off, this gentleman set an IHL record with 75 goals in one season, and he is the organization's all-time leading scorer. Welcome, number 27, Danny LaCour. This man is the greatest playmaker in team history, dishing out a record 379 assists in his time with the Admirals. Welcome, number 14, Fred Barry. And if you wouldn't mind, I'd love your help for this next one. He averaged more than a point per game over 3 years in Milwaukee. He's the last player in team history to score 50 goals in one season. Number 44, Gino Cavallini. While he played one season for the Admirals, this gentleman is remembered mostly for his success behind the Admirals bench, guiding the Admirals to the Calder Cup Championship in 2004, and then once again to the Calder Cup Finals in 2006. Let's hear it for Claude Noel. And last but not least, you folks see him at every game. He is hands down the best owner in pro sports, specifically in Milwaukee, but anywhere you want to go. Let's hear it for Admirals owner and CEO Harris Turr. We have other VIPs here tonight. To my right, Darren Haydar's wife, a proud alum of the Milwaukee School of Engineering, Sarah. And their 3 kids. Wave as I say your name. 6-year-old Liam, 4-year-old Quinn, and 2-year-old Owen. And Darren's parents, Frank and Pauline, as well. Give them all a nice round of applause. Our first speaker this evening will be Admirals great Danny LaCour.
Thank you, Bob. Good job. Good job. Darren, on behalf of all the Admirals alumni, including those who have been previously received this honor, congratulations to you on an amazing career and having number 20 raised into the rafter. Most impressive is that as good as a player as you were on the ice, you were even better person of it. You are clearly proved that 30 years after I last played a game, small guys with a little guts and determination can still dominate. Congrats, Darren. Well deserved, my friend.
Good job, Danny. Thank you much, Danny. Next up, let's hear from the legendary Admirals head coach, Claude Noel.
They wanted me to keep this to 90 seconds. It'll be a little difficult. I came here in 2003 as a head coach, and I had Darren for 3 years. The first year we came and we ended up winning the Calder Cup. But I'll remember that as Darren and I were trying to figure out how we get our games and our A games going, we were battling back and forth, and we had a meeting in February of that first year with our then general manager for the Admirals was Ray Shiro, and I remember distinctively, he was sat across from Darren and myself, and he said, Darren, Claude, he said, we're going to have to try to figure this out. We'll give you guys 2 weeks to work out your differences. And they weren't personal differences. I was trying to get his A game, and he was trying to get his A game. And somehow we left that meeting, and eventually his game took hold. I was happier. He was also happier because he was playing more. And it turned out to be one of the best moves that we made, because that year we ended up going to the playoffs and we ended up winning, and Darren was pretty much co-MVP of that season because he was a leading scorer. 2 years later we went back to the final, and he got even better numbers and led the league again in scoring. There's not many times you can get a chance to coach a player that gives you as much offense, but especially offense in the playoffs in key moments when you're the target of every opponent, and still produce. But the thing that really identifies Darren Haydar for me is that he was able to create offense without sacrificing defense, and he's a winner. He won here, and he's won again with another organization. We don't want to mention that, but he won here in another organization. And I think that there's some real traits that Darren has to me that are really top-notch. First of all, he's a tremendous leader, and I can go on and on. I'm past my 90 seconds. The other thing is that he has tremendous character, and I couldn't be happier for him today, and I think he certainly deserves to be up in the rafters. Congratulations, Darren.
Thank you, Claude. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Admirals owner and CEO Harris Turr.
Tonight, we honor one of the greatest admirals to don our uniform. When I first bought the team, one of the first players I met and got to know was Darren Haydar. He was always so warm and kind to me, and that made owning the team so special. But what was also great was that Darren was so kind to my kids. They were little back then, and it made owning the team such a special experience for all of us. But Darren is, what you've already heard, is a really genuine person. And he was recognized by our league back in 05-06 as being our Man of the Year. And what that means is that he was granted the commitment from our league as the person in our team who had the greatest commitment to our community. Darren's play on the ice spoke for itself. 292 goals in his AHL career, along with 496 assists. He is still the all-time leader in AHL history in the playoffs. In 03-04, as an assistant captain, he led the league in playoff scoring and helped the Admirals to win the Calder Cup championship. In 05-06, as an assistant captain, he led our team in scoring and to another appearance in the Calder Cup finals, but this time we went down in 6 games. Claude, Darren, that still hurts to this day. Darren, it's special to have you, Sarah, and the kids and your parents join us tonight. I want you to come on up. We have a special presentation for Darren. Something here for you to see. And now, Darren and all of our fans, I'd like you to take a look up into the rafters, and we have a special unveiling for all of you to see.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 20, Darren Haydar.
Thank you very much, Milwaukee. Thanks, Harris. Thanks to everyone for the kind words. I don't know how to describe what that means to me and my family for being here. Thanks to all of those who have come today on my behalf. I truly appreciate it. Those from both sides of the coin, thank you very much. One thing I'm in retirement that I'm happy about is I don't have to see the Darren Haydar signs anymore, so I appreciate that. So I got my start in Milwaukee. I truly appreciated learning to become a pro here. Milwaukee still feels like home when we come to town. I left here as a 21, 22-year-old rookie, and I left here with my wife. Along the way, we had some great seasons, won a Calder Cup as we've gone over. I thank everyone here for that, those who were a part of that. That was obviously a memory that will never be taken away. Sorry, my little one's here. You want to say hi? Claude, thank you very much for all you did for me during my time. After a rookie season of having success, moving along to my second season, when I say Claude put me in my place, he put the chip back on my shoulder, and talking about my A game, Claude found a way to get me back to that level, and I truly appreciate you for guiding me back onto that way. Harris, I appreciate the ownership. the national organization for putting together a perfect puzzle piece with our team. I was talking earlier about with Charlie, the fact that every piece of the puzzle, no matter who we played, we could counter their attack. And that's what truly made that team special. And again, I learned to be a pro in Milwaukee. I can't thank this city enough, and it still feels like home. Thanks very much, Mom and Dad. Thanks for always coming to support. Here, John and Heidi, thanks for coming. All of Sarah's family, truly appreciate it. And even those that hopped on the bus from Chicago, thank you very much. And Ads fans, thank you. Love you guys.
Let's hear it for number 20, Darren Haydar. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your attention during this very special ceremony. We have a second period to get ready. Let's get a win tonight for Milwaukee Admirals. And once again, number 20, Darren Haydar.
Congratulations, Darren, on having your number retired, number 20, and also going into the HL Hall of Fame. When the Predators first started our organization now 22 or so years ago, we're looking for an identity. We're looking for good people that could lead us both on and off the ice. You were a fantastic player for us. You're a fantastic person. You won the Rookie of the Year. You got us our last Calder Cup in Milwaukee, 03-04. You really gave the Admirals an identity. And I really thank you for everything you've done.
Dedicate yourself and you gon' find yourself.